Hello there, everybody. This is Jacob, coming back from a long pause. Today we're going to be playing Mega Man Zero. And last time we left off with us finally being able to go to Neo Arcadia, the place where all the bad people like to hang out. I'm just going to get right to it, but I have a few things to mention. One, because I'm really new to this whole recording yourself thing, I forgot to record when I initially did this. And it wouldn't have been an issue if it weren't for the fact that I saved, and if I had decided to record again, I would have had to completely, you would have to miss an entire level, because I saved, well, I did 2 levels, but I saved in between, and I wasn't recording the entire time. Small issue, and I had a choice of either completely skipping the level in terms of recording, or do what I did and completely redo the entire game. And so that's what I did, and there's a few differences right here, and I'll just point them out just for the sake of continuity. Or not continuity. I maxed out Triple Rod and Shield Boomerang and Z-Buster. I barely use anything other than the Shield Boomerang now, and the Z-Buster, mainly the Z-Buster. I have not used any Cyber Elves yet. I finally figured out that even if you use passive ones, they dock your grade at the end of each mission. And while I don't really care that much about grade, I mean, it's just another thing. I don't know. It's not that big a deal. Besides that, nothing really. I have a better grade now. I think I was at D last time, but now I'm at C. Because I'm overall better after sucking so bad at first. So yeah, we're just gonna go to the Neo Arcadia Shrine and kick some ass. Other things. I was thinking long and hard about this whole channel thing, and I was like all sorts of negative at first in terms of like, oh, 2.5 people watching this, and to be honest, I don't know if that makes for good commentary, the whole woe is me bullshit. So instead, I'm going to take a much longer, period to just kind of feel this out. It's not to say that, this is something big, or saying that kind of shit just makes or breaks your channel, but I know for a fact that I wouldn't like to hear that every time you turn on a video. So I'm going to try and be more positive, and along with that, I also did a little bit of soul searching in terms of why I was doing this in the first place, and I don't know. I'm doing it for fun for now. I don't really know if that's why I'm doing it. It sounds really stupid and introspective, but I don't know why I'm doing it. It's just kind of fun, and it'll be something fun to do when I move to Chicago too, so. Okay, that was fucking pro as hell. Right, so I mean, it's just, no, I don't know where it'll go. I don't know if I'll even keep doing it, but for now, it's something that I like doing, and it'll be good enough. I don't know. Besides that, every single time I tried recording this before, I freaking was trying to talk about why I like this game and why I like this game more than Mega Man X and so on and so forth. And it never came out well. So while I was making guacamole the other day, which my guacamole is unfucking believably good, and I'd like to just make everyone know that because it's amazing. Pretty much the long short of it is, I like this game more than X because it takes the platforming from X. Same general jumping, movement mechanics, all of it feels really similar. Oh crap, I actually don't need to go there. You retain Cyber Elves after you die. But same jumping and movement mechanics. You jump, you let go of A, and you fall immediately after. I mean, it feels good, it feels right. It makes you feel like you're actually in control of your character rather than sliding around like some sort of sheet of ice. But besides that, I mean, like, in terms of movement, it is different from X. And I'd say the main difference is in the dashing, which is a big deal because a lot of the gameplay focuses around using the saber. I mean, you can use the, whatchamacallit, Buster, but it feels like, to me, that you're hitting enemies with little pebbles. And it just doesn't feel very good, and it doesn't seem very effective. So, there's that. That's the main gameplay element, I'd say. The Z Saber and a lot of other weapons. I mean, like the, whatchamacallit, triple rod's close range, and I never use it, but just if you just buy what I'm saying, triple rod is in fact close range. Okay, cannot remember what his weakness is. Okay, it's electric. So yeah, in terms of that, that's why I like this game more. Oops. In terms of story, it's completely different. I don't want to, like, reference Ego Raptor every single time I mention this, but to be honest, it's a good reference. A lot of people have watched it, and he makes some really good points. He's not the end-all, be-all of it all. My friends like to mention it as if it's like some sort of scholarly reference, which it isn't. But, X was about getting stronger. It was always about Zero being like the leader, and I didn't like Zero in that one because he felt kind of like a bro, not in like the typical bro sense, but like, hey X, let's save the world. I'm too cool, so you have to be better to be like me. And it was, I don't know, I came to the X series when I was a little bit older, so it didn't have the appeal of holy crap, I want to be like Zero. This game is a little bit more about self-discovery, in the sense that, I mean, from the very beginning they say Zero does not have his memories anymore. That was really weird. Oh god, weird shit going on. He doesn't have his memories, and he literally says, like, I can't remember anything, and he doesn't know who he is. And that's kind of like the theme of this, is self-discovery. And while it might not be apparent in this game, you'll see later on, if you play the other games, or if I do another Let's Play of like one of the other games, you'll notice that he changes a lot, which is really cool. He becomes less of like a robot kind of, I'm gonna fuck you up kind of bullshit, and a little bit more like, I don't know, caring. He cares for Ciel, he cares for the Resistance. So, I mean, it's a little bit more about self-discovery in terms of story. So yeah, gameplay, story, I like it a lot more. It's just overall a little bit more to my taste, but at the end of the day, it controls, it plays like a Mega Man game, which I wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, that's about the long and short of that. I'm really blowing through this kind of stuff quick. But yeah, besides that, looks like I'll take care of him pretty easily. Yeah. I don't know what else to talk about. My fucking awesome guacamole. Actually, I was thinking about talking about this because, one, I'm proud of my awesome guacamole. Two, I have been running out of things to talk about, so why not talk about cooking? Because I enjoy cooking, but I don't get to do it nearly enough. My guacamole, I'm extremely proud of. Let's see. To be honest, like, talking about any recipe is kind of flaky, I feel like, because most recipes that people cook are, like, just recipes from the internet. I like to, like, as soon as I get used to the recipe on the internet, I like to, like, kind of not switch things up, but I mean, like, I like to feel it out a little bit. So for my guacamole, 2 Haas avocados. I don't really, to be honest, I've tried to do research before and never found out what avocados there are besides Haas. I thought Haas was just kind of like a brand name that became like completely associated with avocados, kind of like Kleenex instead of tissue. But I don't know. Maybe there are avocados out there that aren't Haas, but if they're green and tear-shaped dropped or getting close to oblong spherical, then I'm pretty sure it's going to be the correct kind of avocado. Oh geez. Okay, so I need to do that one. Last time I had the worst trouble with this part. Okay. Not gonna fall. And be smart. 2 avocados. Depending on when you want to make this, make sure they're the correct ripeness. So like, when I made it yesterday, I had to make sure, because I wanted to make it right away, and I just bought the ingredients at the store. So I had to make sure that they were slightly squishy. If you're thinking about making them later, make sure the avocado is a little bit more firm at first. You are trespassing on the sanctuary of Master X. I, Herculeus. Aquartus? Will eliminate you in the name of Harpuia, guardian of Master X. You should view it as an honor to be slashed to retirement by my sword. He doesn't really have a sword, though. Once again, I've already faced this guy, but I cannot remember what his weakness is, so we're gonna find out. Oh, that was a really good initial guess. Oops. That was really bad damage. And that sucked. Oh, fuck. That was really close to being good. Right, 2 Haas avocados. I keep on trailing off. 2 Haas avocados. Make sure they're mashed. I know some people like chunks in their guacamole. Smooth guacamole is the only way to go, I feel like. The recipe I have calls for red onions. Not a fan of red onions. They're a little bit too strong, I feel like. And, I mean, I'm as much a fan of red onions as the next person, but I will not advocate the use of red onions in my guacamole. Fuck, this is really annoying. I don't remember him spamming that move quite as much when I played first time. Yeah, it calls for a quarter of a red onion. I think that fucking overpowers the shit out of your guacamole. Red onions are really strong. I would rather do, whatchamacallit? Oh, jeez. Focus, Jacob. You can do it. Yes! Shit, keep on trailing off. 1/4 of a red onion. Not exactly what I think is the best idea. I like green onions. Anytime a recipe calls for red onions and you don't like how strong they are, go for green onions. They are pretty much just as good, but a little bit more subtle flavor. They are different tasting, but I mean, like, just cut one up, take a taste. I know eating an onion isn't exactly everyone's fave idea, but yeah, green onions. I usually do 3 green onions. Chop them up. I like to do the whatchamacallit recipe calls for. See? Oh well. Sarah, promise me that you'll try not to push yourself too hard. If something happens to you, I can't. Just please promise me. Okay. That's so cute. I'm gonna save. Oh yeah, I was... Keep on trailing off, shit. 2 avocados, 3 red onions. No, 3 red onions? Fuck no. 3 green onions. Chop up the green onions, keeping this next part is separate from the avocados right away. Avocados are all mashed and everything. Smooth as possible. Green onions, chop them, then put them inside, did I go to the right place? Yes. Green onions, chop them, put them inside of a food processor. You're going to do the mission, yes. Chop up about 1/4 of a jalapeno pepper. If it's a small one, 1/2, I would recommend. So yeah, do that. Shove that inside of a food processor. Next up would be the cilantro. Cilantro, I cannot remember because the recipe I have measures it in like tablespoons or something. I don't understand that. How you can measure cilantro in tablespoons. I did it the first time where, like, you literally crush up cilantro. You want to do fresh. Everything is fresh here. It makes a huge difference. So fresh cilantro. You want to make sure that it's... I don't really know how you measure out cilantro in terms of, like, that kind of measurement. I usually just do, like, 3 to 4 sprigs. I think that seems like a logical way to quantize cilantro sprigs. But yeah, I would recommend that. Okay, that was unnecessary to have that thing there. Okay, that's gonna possibly hurt. Yeah, invulnerability. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. 3, 4 sprigs of cilantro. That guy is going to get really annoying. Oh look, I'm going to use the buster. I'm just juggling myself on here. Oh great, and he came back anyway. That's awesome. Oh, and I killed myself. That's awesome too. 4 sprigs of cilantro. Shove that in the food processor. Chop that shit up. I like it fine because, once again, I like my guacamole nice and smooth, just like I like my liquor. But no, I like my guacamole smooth, so chop the living shit out of it. It better be the smoothest shit ever. And then mix that in with the mushy avocados. Mushy is a bad word to describe any food. But yeah, let's just face it, you want them nice and mashed. Kind of like my potatoes. Alright, you shove everything in a bowl and you mix the shit out of it. Up next are the 2 most prominent ingredients, I feel like, and usually the ones that are kind of difficult to feel out. That would be the lime and the salt. A lot of people would like... Okay, seriously? Fuck. And fuck. Alright, I'm just gonna stop rushing. It's gonna be all sugar and spice here. Salt and lime. I initially add a 1/4 of a lime, and this is the most difficult part, I feel like. I'm just gonna use a shield boomerang. Fuck this. Most difficult part, without any doubt. Because lime and salt are both really potent tasting. Lime is bitter, salt is salt. It's difficult to... fuck. It's difficult to get much more potent than those 2 ingredients. The good thing is that for every piece of salt that you use, every bit of salt you use, the lime can balance it out really well. So, like, and vice versa as well. So, like, I like to add a 1/4 of a lime. Obviously, once again, for a 1/4 of a lime, this is fresh. Fuck. Freshly juiced. And then I like to add salt to taste. God, if I'm gonna get a game over here, that would be depressing. I'm at about 18 minutes. Oh well. I should probably be focusing more on gameplay than talking about guacamole, but like I give a fuck. So yeah, then do a 1/4 of a lime, add salt to taste. A lot of the stuff I do is to taste. That's how I do the cilantro. But yeah, add salt to taste, and then if you feel like there needs to be more lime, add more lime, and then add salt to taste. I like to add the salt to taste, not the lime to taste, because I feel like it's much easier to make up for... you can overdo it on the lime a little bit. If you overdo it on the salt by accident, though, it gets very, very salty. This is a herder statement, but it's extremely true. And yeah, that's pretty much how I make it. A lot of the stuff is to taste. I'm not trying to be like I said, oh, fucking hell, what happened there? Okay, and I killed myself. Wow, does that mean I actually failed? Fuck. Let's restart save game. That was really piss poor. Yes. So yeah, that's my guacamole. Mix it all together. Get your favorite chips. Could be Tostitos, could be, I don't know, some artisan brand. It could be some that you make yourself. I can't really, like, tell you how to do that. I would not want to instruct anybody on how to make chips, because I feel like that would be a terrible idea in my case. Hopefully I don't screw this up. Yes, of course I'm going to do the mission. No, I'm just chilling here to have a brewski and a smoke. Alright, focus. Talk about the game. Right now, elevator sequences. Fucking hate them. Elevator sequences suck in every game ever invented. They had one in Street Fighter X Mega Man, which I played. Do I like them? No. They are stupid. I like this game because it's nice and fast-paced. I can, like, go around... Oh, fucking hell. I deserve that. I really do. I knew that platform was there. But yeah, no. I like it because it's nice and fast-paced. This is not very fast-paced. I'm at the whim of this super fucking slow, kind of annoying elevator. Okay, I deserve that. I just need to, like, take it easy. Find my Zen place. Grab some health. No need to worry. This elevator is going fucking slow as hell. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh, hey, I need to equip my boomerang. Because this is pretty nice. Yes, the boomerang, I've been trying to use it more because it is, in fact, a really good weapon. Like, it's strong as fuck. So it's good to use against bosses initially. But I am not smart enough to use it. Oh jeez, my dog is going nuts downstairs. Wonder what it is. Whatever. I'll figure it out when I finish this. Okay, that is a really nasty little trick there. Now I get it. That is a very nasty little trick. Fucking hell! Alright. That was great. I don't know if you can hear my dog downstairs, but she's a little, like, yippy dog. As my friends like to say, a drop-kick dog. I would murder someone if I ever saw them trying to drop and kick my dog. But, yeah, she's a little yippy one. And she is going absolutely buck wild. So either someone's coming in to try and murder me and she's trying to warn me, or a leaf fell outside and she'd like to alert me of it, because it's important business to her. Her small little sheltered life is probably, like, that's the most important thing in the day. I would guess. That leaf could potentially be threatening. Or maybe peeing on the yard that she so cherishes. Not really sure what goes through that dog's head. But yeah. Use that boomerang. Oh, jeez. Remember, silly traps. Okay. Remember, don't do that. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Tidal wave. If anybody's ever played Tales of Vesperia, you'd know what that is. And I don't know if you're into JRPGs or not. I think the Tales games are pretty good. A fun little introduction to them. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. There we go. Ha! Suck on that. Oh. But yeah, Tales games, they are fun. They're a nice little mix of action RPG meets... Oh my gosh, why didn't I jump? Holy shit dicks. Alright, if I fail this time, I'm stopping the video, and hopefully I can fucking do this. I don't want to have to edit anything because I'm lazy as fuck. Well, I do know how to edit. I'm using Camtasia Studio, so for anybody that's done video editing before, it's not exactly the most robust thing. But yeah, I don't want to have to edit. Oh, come the fuck on! What did I do to deserve this? Oh. Alright. This is a good start. I'm telling you guys, this is going to be a victory. I can smell it. It smells like victory. Blood, sweat, tears. Bodily fluids. Not really, that's gross. Ignore I said that, guys. I'm innocent. I don't think bad things. Yeah, this elevator is really annoying. Wah, wah, wah. Oh yeah, I get to do more wah-wahing after the last little Mega Man X Street Fighter wah-wah fest. And also, I understand, I might have mentioned this before, yes, it's Street Fighter Cross, holy shit, that was a really bad move on my part. It's Street Fighter Cross Mega Man, I know that's what it's called. I call it X because, oh geez, I just call it X because that's what I do. That's how I roll. Love the way you are, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah, title. Yes, I've been doing... If you do know what that is, then you'll know that I've been doing a lot of... Oh, shit. EXP farming. Or grade farming. Not EXP farming. That's not how you get EXP! No! Oh... Well, I'm putting on my best sad face right now. That was really piss poor. And next time I swear I will get to the end. Unfortunately, I do know what comes after that. And it is, in fact, a boss rush. Which, if you watch my Mega Man Cross Street Fighter video, you know what a boss rush is, and you know how much I love them. So on and so forth. So yeah, without further ado, I guess I will see anybody. No, I won't see anyone. I'll put up another video with me not sucking as much. Like, subscribe, and if you dislike, tell me why. That's fine. I will talk to everyone later, I guess. Not really, because I talk to myself. Alright, thanks.